Because Marina is currently elected, a lot of people have been going out and fishing quite a bit. There's also your dungeon sweats who are still sweating out dungeons, and I'm excited to get back to that. But at the same time, fishing is, well, it's one of the things I'm working on right now. I've actually been fishing a lot over the last couple of days because of Marina way there in the back. If you can kind of see her, she gives a ton of fishing perks. One of the main reasons why people are doing dungeons instead of Marina right now is because of coins. Fishing isn't known as the craziest way to make money, but there are actually some really good ways that you can capitalize on fishing and actually make a lot of money while you're leveling up your fishing skill. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for 60k subs. I'm pretty sure we just hit it. I'm like, at the time recording this, I'm 17 subs off, and I'm recording this like probably an hour before it goes up because I was dying from school last night. So nonetheless though, if you guys are subscribed, I appreciate you guys so much. And if you aren't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing. Consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute world to me. And if we haven't hit 60k, well then this little intro part is kind of awkward. So today we're going to be going over a couple options of how you can actually make a lot of money from fishing. In fact, just this, like the last few days, I've made well over 100 mil from different fishing methods. So I kind of want to show you guys how I do that. Some of them are hard to do, like you guys will see when we get into it. But nonetheless, let's jump right into some of the ways you can make money from fishing. One of the best parts about fishing is that if you aren't upgrading your gear, like for example now, I have max gear. If you guys didn't see my video about how I got over 100 sea creature chance, make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. It cost me like 150 million coins. But if you aren't busy upgrading your gear, fishing is completely free. So anything that you catch is profit. Like if I quickly just throw in my fishing rod, and let's say I fish up a sea creature here really quick. There we go. I got a sea leech. I kill it. Everything I get from the sea leech is profit, which is always nice because there's always like slayers which cost money to do every time, or there's just different skills that do cost money to level up. And fishing is definitely not one of those unless you're working on upgrading your set. Obviously, there's always ways to improve there. But in terms of profit, regular fishing can actually bring in some decent money. Just from the last 24 hours, here's just some of the regular drops I've gotten, from lily pads to prismarine crystals to ink sacs and anything in between. And as you can see, it's 1.9 million coins of just random loose stuff that I haven't even put into a backpack. None of the enchanted items that I've gotten, not including Emperor Skulls, just regular drops, which is pretty crazy. Emperor Skulls actually leads us into one of our first ways you can actually make money from fishing. This is not one of the best ways to make money, but just from regularly fishing, trying to maximize your sea creature chance, and if you're going for Hydras and Emperors, you can actually make a decent amount of money from selling the skulls as well as the talismans from Hydras. For those of you who don't know, I have a lot of Hydra kills, and so here are some of the talismans I have in the backpack here. I have quite a few, as well as Hydra heads, and so these honestly add up. It doesn't, maybe they'd like one fish affinity talisman doesn't look like tons of money, but when you have this many, it definitely adds up when you go to sell. So that's one thing that you can like make money from, including the skulls. And if you get lucky, maybe you get a shredder, maybe you get a legendary flying fish, stuff like that. When you're regularly fishing, maybe you can fish for Titanic. Those are like 600k right now. So it's actually some really good money in just regularly fishing. Once you hit fishing 20, you can catch everything. And yeah, there's actually some really good stuff. You can fish up music runes. You can make like over 1 mil from those. So yeah, there's some really good stuff you can just regularly fish up. So you're always making money, even though it's the least efficient way to make money from fishing. Next up on our list of ways to make money from fishing, we actually have the shark festivals that happen when Marina is in office. First off, they give by far the most XP that you can possibly get in an hour if you're shark fishing. Sharks give so much XP and you get them so commonly. If you're leveling up your fishing skill, you really need to make sure that you try not to miss a shark fishing festival. Trust me, they're actually insane. But you can actually make some decent money from them. So as you can see here, here's some of my loot from the last fishing festival. And if we just took our great white shark teeth, actually let's take all the teeth. And went to the bazaar. Prices are obviously lower because Marina is still elected right now, but these prices will go up in between. But just what I have in my inventory right now, that's 2.5 mil. And that's just from the last hour, maybe 2 hours of shark fishing that I've done. And I think I already sold 2 other great white shark teeth. So you can actually make some really easy money. But the biggest thing here is it's the most XP you're ever going to see. Like, honestly, I think for any skill, besides, like, the experiments from enchanting now. But you get so much XP in 1 hour from doing the shark festivals. So definitely try and make sure that you get all of them done. Try and participate in as many as possible. You are not going to regret it. It's ridiculous amounts of XP, and it's just extra money on top. Before I tell you guys what I think is the best way to make money from fishing, I do have a notable mention, and that would be lucky clover fishing. So for those of you who don't know, there's a sea creature called the rabbit king. They have a chance of dropping a lucky clover core, and to fish them up you need to use carrot bait. But lucky clovers, honestly, if you have a good magic find chance, you can actually get them quite often, and you can sell them for about 900k once you've upgraded them. So it's not amazing money, but it's not terrible. It's just extra stuff you can get on top, because you can still fish up emperors and hydras and all that with carrot bait. So honestly, if you get lucky, you get a couple of these during your fishing session, and it's just easy extra money. Last but certainly not least, we have Yeti fishing, you guys. Yeti fishing, it can be ridiculous money if you're using the right stuff. And for far too long, I was using a rod of the sea instead of an auger rod, so I missed out on a lot of pets. If you haven't seen my Yeti fishing video from yesterday, I recommend going and checking it out, because you will know that I got 2 baby Yeti pets. And I actually sold those, and if you guys saw my video where I crafted my best sea, like to get 100 sea creature chance, you'll know that I dropped down by a lot of coins, and I'm already way back up just from selling some of my Yeti fishing drops. But right now, baby Yeti pets are going for about 45 mil last I checked, and I'm going to check one more time because this market's always fluctuating. 41 mil to 43, so yeah, they're still going for a really good amount, and you can actually make easy money from that. So for example, I fished for 8 hours last Yeti event, and I got 2 pets, sold them for 40 mil each. That's 80 mil, that's 10 mil per hour. Show me something else where you can get 10 mil per hour besides dungeons, and seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. Also, you're leveling up your fishing skill, not as efficiently there, but you're still leveling it up nonetheless, and you can also get a bunch of other stuff that you can sell for a lot of coins from Yeti fishing. Yeti fishing, by far the best way to make money from fishing. Nonetheless though, it's very expensive to get started in. Auger rods are quite expensive, so is a Legion 5 shark scale set, so very expensive to get into the game of fishing, but you can make some ridiculous money. And next Yeti fishing event, which actually starts on the morning that I'm recording this, I think I'm actually going to break even on the shark scale set, which is going to be kind of ridiculous considering I got like 2 days ago. Nonetheless, you guys, I have a school presentation in 7 minutes at the time I'm recording this, so hopefully it goes well. I'm really hoping it does. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. It wasn't one of the crazy ones, but it was just a way that I do get the question a lot. How do you get money? And a lot of it I do actually get from fishing. So I thought I'd share that today. If you guys did enjoy or learned something new, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Hopefully we're at 60k when I upload this. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Road to 100k. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate everyone's support. And without further ado, that's going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, see you there.